Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Wednesday, and Malachi has on. Yeah, Poppy's tired from all the driving and working last night. What would you guys say if I said I have the breakfast of champions? Are they sour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anna's drinking coffee, all grown up.
That was cranberry juice.
We are currently just below Lake Ontario, just like a couple miles over, and that's where we're starting this day off. And boy, the wind and temperature here is so different from yesterday. You can tell you're near one of the Great Lakes because the wind will about blow you down. The girls are cold and shivering. You can see a flag flying in the back and the trees whipping around. It's around 70, but it feels like it's in the 50s. It's awesome. I love this. Clouds are big in the sky, and we are off again for another adventure. Come with us. All right, guys, it's the next morning. What do we do? It's the next morning. It's morning. What are we doing what did we do yesterday?
Turn right on Arsenal Street. We went to the Great
Niagara Falls. And then what are we doing today? Do you know? We're going on an adventure. We're going on an adventure, and we'll learn all about it as we go, and then we're heading home. So let's go do this. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's pray and go. I'm here at the Historical Society of Jefferson County, New York, and I am going to run over here and get some information. I'm going to try to call this lady that's connected to it and see if we can find out whether this church building that's beside it is indeed the church building from the Reverend Gale, and I believe that is the church from George Washington Gale, but there's no signage, there's no nothing, placards or anything, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get a number off the door here and give it a call. We'll see what we can find out. We are getting out, come on this way, Anna, to check out pretty much just the outside and the yard of the church where Charles Gradison Finney went to church under George Washington Gale, the Reverend Pastor at the Presbyterian Church. This would be the first congregation church of Adams Village. This tough guy who doesn't believe in God, God encounters him, and he's weeping on the couch. And he's weeping on the couch, and one of his friends comes in and sees him weeping on the couch in the office, and realizes just from seeing him and being in the room with him, Charles Finney's encountered God, and it's real. So you know what people used to do right here in town? Right here in Adams Village, they said, I'll go to church when Charles Finney becomes a Christian. That's what they tell their friends and their wives, and they didn't like Jesus. And so his friends saw Charles Finney was touched by God. He went out and started grabbing people and bringing them into the room in the law office. And when they walked in, Charles Finney didn't say anything. The power of God's presence touched them, and they knew that Jesus was real. They accepted Christ on the spot without anybody talking. God was so real to them, and they wept on the floor, and they became Christians. And people after person kept coming in the offices, and they decided, we can't keep doing this. We need to call a meeting tomorrow. And they had all the people come together the next day. And the next day they all came together at this place, and Charles Finney preached his first sermon as he told how he had come to Christ, and revival started, and that was the beginning of Charles Finney's work in the Great Awakening. Boom. We knew since we were at Adams that we were only literally maybe 5 miles away from Lake Ontario, and yesterday we were at Lake Erie with the girls and Niagara, so we wanted to show them Lake Ontario, so we're going to go stick our feet in the second of two Great Lakes that we have visited on this trip. I told them the rest of them may be up to them. But at least I've taken them to 2 great lakes in our time having them as our kiddos in our house. It's a cold day. The wind is cold, but it's beautiful. Love this. Not the same as beaches where we go to off the East Coast because it's cold here. You don't have your sunbathers. Haha. It's just fun for beach time. This is my kind of beach. Woohoo! We're at the beach. All right. Yeah. I think you're about to find out something. This water is so cold. Yeah. Oh, very cold. Very cold water. Look how Ontario's cold. All right, Lydia, no deeper. Go ahead. No deeper. Stop kicking. There you go. Go for it. Come on, get your toes wet. Ooh. Oh. No throwing sand. Don't throw sand.
Drop.
Don't throw sand.
Drop.
Drop the sand. Get your stick. Part the Red Sea, baby. Let's go. He's got a staff. Come on, Moses. Let's do this. Here it comes. Here, give him one. Here, Malachi, can you get this? We're just taking a second before Lori comes, and I am so enjoying all of the wind. Love the wind. Got the doors open, breeze is blowing through, and we're just hanging out here, Lake Ontario still. Best time ever. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and nice. So it's 2:31, so we need to get lunch. Definitely. But who'd have known this little gym is out here as we take off and leave this little point, Lake Ontario. We'll put the information in our description on how to get here. But this is really, really cool, guys. This little, peninsula that's out here with this little island that we're on and the little beach. And you wouldn't know it's here unless you're just paying attention like Lori did, driving down 81 and saw the teeny little brown sign. And then you get out here, there's not very many people out here. It's a wonderful experience. The water is cold, but even with a hot sunny day, it's supposedly 65 right now on June 22nd. The breeze makes it feel so nice. Love it. Come check it out.
Guys, this is called a full service gas station. So at a oh, look behind, girls. Oh,
What is it?
he's doing the window.
Oh.
At a full service gas station, they pump it for you. That used to be how they always did it.
I like
Yep, it's the way it was down near my granny's house. How about that? Isn't that something? Girls, look at that right up there. You see that sign? That's a horse and buggy. It says buggy parking. Do you know why it would say buggy parking?
Why?
Because there's Amish around here.
We asked the lady, and they really do have Amish buggy parking, and they use it. That's so cool.
Look, it's got a bucket for water feed.
Okay, as our road trip comes to an end, I wrote out all of the states. So Annabeth and Lydia have now been to 19 states, and Malachi has been to 16. I have been to 33, and Dustin has been to 38. A few more to go. Good job. Thanks for driving.
Took a stop in Marathon, New York. It's beautiful. I am just so impressed by some of these older buildings and cool stuff, and I want to take these pictures and videos of what's around here real quick. So cool. These are all painted on the side of the wall. That's the way it used to be.
Look at me.
Oh my goodness! Are you the pirate?
Are you a pirate?
Are you the pirate?
The McQueen pirate?
The pirate with the Pampers head. We just stopped to get fuel, or not fuel, but to get goodies and take a bathroom break here at in Marathon, New York. And the guy in this convenience store is the nicest person I've ever met in the entire world. And
Nicer
that's saying
than me?
something, right?
That's really nice.
He is the nicest person in the entire world. Just, I can't even explain it. It's just the way he carried himself and just his happiness. So, just very cool to run into somebody that nice. I like this town. Very, very cool. If folks are like that here, very cool little town. It reminds me a lot of the Thermite kind of feel, but with like the mountain beside it and the river and the water. I don't know, Marathon, New York, looking like a place to be.
Not right now, we're in New York. But right now, we're in Pennsylvania.
I did.
For real.
I am honking it.
Malachi, can you say Pennsylvania?
This is from the block house. These rocks are from the block house that my ancestor, Johann Peter Hedrick, actually used when he built the block house that became the fort, Fort Sotera. You driving?
I can't drive.
Why can't you drive?
I can't drive Mommy's car.
You can't drive Mommy's car? Why not?
I don't drive Mommy's car.
You don't know why?
Okay, I'll drive Mommy.
You drive Mommy's car. Hey guys, give me the secret to where we're at. Can you tell me where we're at without telling me where we're at?
Freckled lemonade.
That freckled lemonade.
And it's strawberry freckles.
Strawberry freckles.
We having blue crayon.
The red crayon. They have really great stuff to put on your fries. They have yellow crayons. Oh, yeah, that's just ketchup. Can you tell us where we're at? This is how we're ending our evening. So can we finish with the family second, Jesus first?
But don't shout. Family.
First.
Okay.
Family second, Jesus first.
Okay, we'll end with that. Maybe we'll do a a final video as we walk in the door and crash. We'll probably be carrying kids in. It's like 9 o'clock at night. We're eating late. All right, who wants to tell a story? Anna, can you tell the story what just happened with Mr. Robert at at the restaurant we went to? You got a balloon. Okay, tell what happened, Anna Banana.
So Poppy had an encounter with Jesus at the table.
Nope, it didn't start with me. It started with you.
No.
What happened with you? What'd you notice about him?
He had a cross on his necklace.
He had a
Yep.
He had a cross.
I asked him I told him that I liked his necklace and if that meant he loved Jesus. He said yes, and then Poppy had an encounter with Poppy, like a zzz.
With God. God was talking to me, and I heard something, and I totally forgot because I left him a big tip, and I was writing a survey inside the little machine they put on the table. And so, anyways, we went to leave, and Anna said, what? What'd you say? Power encounter.
To give him a card, your cast name of Jesus, but that reminded Poppy, oh, I got something for him.
It reminded me of the word. I nearly walked out and didn't share it with him. I ran back and said, hang on a minute. I got something for you, Robert. So we already tipped him well. We already encouraged him. Anna and the kids were already, doing what they do. And when I went back and gave him a word back at the back area, it was specific. So encouraged him. He's like, oh, man. And I told him, I said, don't worry about anything. God's got it. That's how I ended the specific word God gave me for him. And he goes, man, yeah. He goes, I know he does. That's right. Thank you. That answers it. Just like that. It was just the coolest thing. And it just was like he needed that exclamation point at the end of his day. And that's all it took. So way to go, Anna, for doing that. That's so cool. All right, kiddos, let's go home, go to bed. It's 10:24. What are you doing out? What kind of parents keep her out like this? Oh, what kind of parents do that?
I'm just helping Lydia with her seatbelt. No?
Oh, get the seatbelt done. Made it home. It's like 10 something at night. I'm gonna hop on the computer. Kids are all getting in bed. Lori's getting them ready. I've got to get online because I've had issues with one of the offices. Somebody's misusing bandwidth, so I've got to find out who it is, pull a report, and get them. So that's how we're gonna finish this trip. But besides that, it's been amazing. Just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So thankful. And I'm thankful, we can do what we do ministry-wise and just keep rolling. We can do what we do business-wise. As I go, I can work on my work from a hotel room or anywhere. It's a good life. I'm so thankful. It's a different kind of life. It's not the life I had a few years ago. We've had to make huge sacrifices and changes to get here. But it's good, to slow down, it actually takes a lot of work. And this kind of purposeful living is totally worth it. So anyway, you've seen it a while now. I mean, you guys got any thoughts about it? Share them with us, like the way we do things a little differently. What are some things you do that cause you to slow down and be intentional and purposeful as a parent and family, as well as what are things you do that are exciting adventures with God? Share those with us. Love to hear them. Anyway, I think it's about time for us to do some kind of face-to-face thing, like a live thing, and really talk about stuff, question and answer kind of thing soon. So I think we're going to probably do something like that. But anyways, I got to hop online and get to work for maybe an hour or two. So here we go. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow because I can. Good night, guys.